Depression is like a mental health. It's a mental health about like how a person feels things and how the person like generally moves. And if someone is being like is said to be depressed, it means the person has been in a sad mood for a very long time, not just like for a short while, like for a very long time. And then it could be because of a trauma, stress, or anything that could have shifted the person from his comfortable, like from he or she's like comfortable zone, and then or he or she has been traumatized by a parent's death or something, which could lead to the person being depressed and the person not doing what he or she usually does, like maybe goes out and have fun with his friends or anything like that. So the person is usually like circulated, like the person will circulate itself from people, and then he or she will be at one place, not interacting with people, his friends, or even sometimes even the family members. The person doesn't want to interact with his or her family members. First of all, like I think to be like, okay, like this is not me. I could do better than this, and I could do more than what I'm supposed to do. Like this isn't me, and then I can't be because of something that happened. It's not that is not in my control, and I'll be like, okay, I have to be depressed because it was not in my control. I was like, okay, it's time for you to get your life back together. Like you can't be in that position for too long.
What they typically do on a usual basis. Let's say, for example, if someone likes to go out and hang out with friends, and suddenly the person doesn't like to go and hang out with friends, they're staying indoors, refusing to eat for a while. Sometimes people try to mask the depression, kind of like they are still going out hanging out, but if you go to their house, there's no self-care. They're not taking a shower. They're not trying to get out and hang out with friends. Their typical routine, they're kind of like going away from it. So those kind of symptoms, then you start asking questions like, what's going on? Are they depressed? Sometimes people would voice out depression. Women will usually voice out depression, but men tend to hold it in. And statistics that shows that men are more successful in suicide versus women. Women will talk about it, and when somebody talks about it, you can be able to intervene. But men, that depression can be able to lead to suicide because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the world, and when somebody doesn't feel like they have listening ears, they can get into suicide. So there's a lot of stigma on mental issues, right? So I don't want to say mental issues because just like somebody has a headache, you can also have a mental issue. Like depression is also considered mental health. And when you are depressed, think about it like if you have a headache, you have to take medication for your headache. But nobody tells you, oh, you have a headache. So depression has like a stigma to it. Mental health in general has a stigma to it. So I usually tell people like, we should be able to feel comfortable to tell somebody that I feel depressed. I'm not feeling like myself. Versus just the same way you can tell somebody that I don't have a headache. So depression is in the realm of mental health. So I don't like to use the term mental issues. It's still mental health. Yeah. No. If I'm depressed, I will know. Because I know the symptoms of depression. So if I felt down in some situations where I felt like I wasn't myself, but I wouldn't say it's a depressive state. No.
What do I understand by depression? All right. So I would say it's a mood that people go in when there are so many factors that are related. Maybe I'll start by broken hearts or some things that have happened to you that is making you sad. Sometimes too, it can be related to anxiety. You are anxious, you are scared, you are feeling down. Those are the factors that lead to depression. Mental health issues. So when we say mental health issues, is broad. Depression can be a subtopic under mental health issue because it's a mentally health issues. So mental health issues are like things that are disturbing you mentally. Anxiety, stress, they are all parts of mental health issues. Broken hearts, disappointment, they are all parts of mental health issues. So we put depression under mental health issues.
Me disorder. Okay, so just say like the way nipa ni bedroom maybe bibia nipa no. I say the way maybe bibia some maybe nipa no wanya broken heart. That thing can lead that person to depression. Also maybe the way nipa ni dream and the way or behavior no can lead that person to depression. Yes, that was 2021. I was manya broke heart kakrabe, but it was not easy. And yeah, easy, but it's all per se. Oh, per se sad depression or core. Like you have to talk to a friend. Like what done for now I can say oh say I am so how if I want that thing to move away from me, how can I do it? And one bet man can say yes say Jai Juju do this. You'll be okay. Yes. But now the depression can never catch me again. I won't say Bimusu to say they go through a lot, Maybe woman have some problem, it can lead them to mental health. Example, who call part-time saying there are a lot of people out there, they are facing this kind of problem. Ebimu through maybe omukuno akoye some cheating bibi say can lead them to depression. So who call part-time how no a lot of people are there because of a depression. They behave like child and those things. Yes. The answer but it will be difficult to come back. Very difficult. But kaka you can come back. But some people it's very serious. They can't come back. But some people they no, they can come back.
They were otimi concentrate on your muscle and a better any pana depressed.
Okay. Depression, any adjumu cancers, maybe.
Oh, adjumu can nipa no the one na setenani inyama opotwe yes and a choice nipa no adwemu kan depression say like nipa no entimi engine ye odwen sisi so na mental health obi an adwemu kan ontimi nye hwe emma ne ho depression obetumi aye bibia ma no ba odwen a ensi so yeah it could be say nipa na nya broken heart obu o ha ne ma me afiri mu na de na agya ho obu o ha like any man getting depression but obu o kwampo failure exams for it me man depressed yes and our mental health could be drug addiction yes that is the cause of it. Oh me my depressed it was through exams yes say if you are frustrated for a quite long period you'll be depressed yes. Oh wow me peduana na be determine say you come back and I say back obi o depressed be so nya ade bi o ya etimi man ye de eba fo
cause obi depressed senior obi feel like na dream fa na pomodin how the person thinks then stuff and na the mental health so down and depressed.
Why depressed?
Pacho Devi me depressed me wo nkofo we bre around omo ma me depressed ntino me depressed yeah.
Any depression difference?
Oh your kasa dream can are you trying to say bodam your kasa dream can nipa no na dream like mental health like na dream papa depression need there why dream that whole you get it just that like it will form kasa like you get it but you can't be a dream can uye nyama fata yeah that's a dream can and depression need there why dream no will form but kind the why dream the atia fasokra
na ma office oye papa but ne kasemu ene ne ebe che na dwumu kanu cause say obi wo on ma fa say me first na meta eno bonkomo eji ago esre be che fi mi sam ben mo na me se me sresre e bia na ma bibi ama makofa bibi ense me se me fa en wi nom ensanom obi abodua ejobo ejuma because ejobo nya ejuma mo bo because ena wo bible nti de wo ye no eche se wadwemu e kan nti ese wo ne ye ne wo kasemu ne wo de wo di fa no because adwene mu kan wa won say oh there be imagine say che se me nko na nam sa na che se wadwemu kan na ka depress so I say bibia hye wo so a won ye hwe nye yi nti sade kuna hye wo so no e ma wo ye mre nti afa say mawale me ne me e wo ho no na me re makofa me rechi efide ama ade ne ahinta me esuro say meka nti e na ma he basa bi menam ye mai basa medide nko ye nti e ho na mama say no bibi hye me so ɛna ɛkyerɛ sɛ depression nti depression hu different the adwumka no different adwumka deɛ sɛbi o won't ka so abodam there that word call abodam no obi abodam but bibi na ato chima ana ankoye na wese wo hwɛ na mo etre no nti to bi ko de ne kɔ yasɛ kwa bibi na afa enkyɛn ana amboa no ama no na adwuma efisu but sɛ de ne kɔ yasɛ na etimi hwɛ ne na pomu a ɛkyɛ sɛ na adwuma da hɔ